Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going over the best cards in Madden for under 100,000 coins. I feel like under 100,000 coins is a pretty good budget card in my opinion. Again, it kind of depends on what you consider a budget card, but for me, 100,000 coins is some pretty good value for a card that's able to kind of win you games in a way. First off, I want to say the prices are based on Xbox sales, so if you're on PlayStation, the prices may be a little bit more expensive than they are on Xbox, or maybe even cheaper. But usually on PlayStation, they're more expensive. So I am recording this on Tuesday, so there's not really any content today, I don't think, at least. And the reason I kind of wanted to make this is because on Thursday, we're going to have Combine, right? So the market will drop on Thursday. So there's really no point. If you want to, it's a little late now to sell your team. But if you still want to sell your team right now and then buy it back on Friday, maybe that would probably be the best thing to do to save coins. I'm going to be honest, there's really no game mode to play in the game right now. The Genki Force promo was just mid overall, and the game mode was horrible. I guess you could play regular season, head-to-head ranked. If you want to play that, you can. I'm not really going for anything crazy. I'm probably going to get the Julius Brents card, but I'm almost already there, and we still have until Saturday. And then I guess if you wanted to play Mutt Champs, which is about to be reset tomorrow, I already finished it though, so there's no point for you to play it. So I kind of sold off most of my cards already, and I'm just going to buy my team back on Friday. But I want to make a video on some of the best budget cards if you still want to play the game up until that point. And honestly, I think they're worth picking up for some tactical downgrades from going to, you know, maybe a 400,000 coin card to a 100,000 coin card, and the differences really aren't that crazy. I think that's a great way to save your coins. Before we get into today's video, if you guys are looking to make a lot of coins in Madden 25 without buying packs, Mud Exchange is one of the best sites out there. They have so many cool features like the Snipe Spotter, which gives you a live feed of snipes in real time that you can go and buy and make a lot of profit on. They even have a section dedicated to sets that make you the most amount of coins, showing you how much you need to spend to make the set and then how much you will get after you sell the card. Again, it's a very, very good service if you want to make a lot of coins playing Madden. And if you guys do sign up, make sure to use promo code DoYouKnowLag. Let's go ahead and get back to the video. So we'll head over to the catalog here, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the first card that I want to show you guys that I think is honestly very underrated, and he might be one of the best middle linebackers in the game, and that's going to be middle linebacker 93 overall Troy Anderson from the Genki Force promo, currently at 88,000 coins. And I'm not gonna lie, this is a very, very elite card for under 100,000 coins. 6'4" user with 94 speed and 95 acceleration. He's also got 94 hit power and 90 zone coverage, so it's not really a liability if you switch take off of him. He's still got good zone. Play rec 87 is not horrible, and as a 93 overall goes, he has a elite build plus stats for a user. And you might be wondering, okay, well, most of these budget cards won't have good abilities, but because he's a middle linebacker, all you really need on him is Lurk Artist for 1 AP, which is one of the most important abilities on a middle linebacker. Obviously, mid-zone KO is very important too, but because he's only 88,000 coins, you're not going to be able to get mid-zone KO for 1 AP. So if you're just looking for, if you're on a budget and you want a middle linebacker with just Lurk Artist, Troy Anderson's probably the best card to go with. 94 speed's not the fastest card in the game, I get that, but as an 88,000 coin card, Troy Anderson, very, very solid. What we will be looking at is going to be a 93 overall running back from one of the most popular promos from Mutt this year, and that's going to be the Zero Chill promo. Now look, for 88,000 coins, you're getting a pretty fast running back, 95 speed, 94 acceleration, and even still has 95 break tackle. The only problem with this card is the 86 carrying, but look, if you run conservative ball carrying, you're rarely ever going to fumble, and because he is an older card, he doesn't have discounted abilities. So if that's a problem for you, then maybe you don't want to pick up this card. And maybe you also don't want to pick him up because of how light he is weight-wise. I mean, I usually like to go for a heavier running back because they usually tend to fall forward more, and they just play overall better. But if you want a faster running back for a good price, Devin A-Chain's going to be that guy. Next up, from the same promo, we're looking at a quarterback, one of the most popular quarterbacks all year. I'm going to put RG3 on this list. You could also say Baker Mayfield because he's got a great release, but RG3 for 100,000 coins, you're not going to get a better deal than that. The only problem is the ability stack is not going to be in your favor, but 95 speed, 94 throw power, 87 short, 87 medium, 91 deep, 95 throw on the run. And really, the best thing about this card is how fast he is and how many theme teams he does get. Again, you're not going to get great abilities with this card, and that's why it depends if you want to, you know, save a little bit more coins and go for somebody who's a little bit more expensive, because you're able to get some very, very good quarterbacks for like 200,000 coins. I know this is a 100,000 and under video, but just for you guys, if you guys are looking for a quarterback that's going to be cheaper and, you know, get a better ability stack, go Josh Allen, go Jaden Daniels, 96, go Justin Herbert. Really just go with any 96 quarterback and you'll be fine. But we're not here to be talking about, you know, the best quarterbacks that you should pick up. We are here to talk about the best cards for under 100,000 coins. And next up, we're going to be going to a wide receiver, because honestly, I think budget wide receivers can be played because you don't really need abilities on your wide receiver up until we start getting route tech all around the field. But as a budget wide receiver goes, let me find him from the Super Bowl promo. That's going to be 92 overall Marquise Brown. Everybody knows Marquise Brown is a very fast receiver, and when you upgrade him with training, you will get +1 acceleration and +1 speed. So he will be 95 speed and 98 acceleration with honestly solid route running. It could be a little bit better. He's a little bit short too. So it's really up to you on what kind of receiver build you're looking for. I know some people like taller receivers because they quote unquote get more separation or go down the field faster, people believe, but I'm not here to break that theory down or nothing. So, and then I know some people like shorter receivers, so you're less likely to get KO'd. I don't know, it really depends on how you want to play the game. 92 Marquise Brown, 95 speed when upgraded is going to be a very, very elite budget card. I'm pretty sure he actually does get ability still. I mean, he gets 1 AP jukebox and 1 AP outside apprentice, so not great abilities in my opinion. I wouldn't run anything on him if I were you guys. I would just pick this card up and put him in your slot receiver, call it a day, save your coins on receivers. 64,000 coins for Marquise Brown, that's a pretty good deal. Next up, defensively, I want to talk about a defensive tackle that I think is a little underrated, I guess. Not really underrated, he's properly maybe a little overrated now because he doesn't have any good ability stacks, but we all know T'Vondre Sweat had a new AKA card called Meatloaf, which it was kind of underwhelming to be honest, but 93 Ghost of Mutt T'Vondre Sweat is still a great defensive tackle simply because he has 86 speed, 97 acceleration, 95 strength, 95 block shed, and then 97 power moves. Unfortunately, he does, I think, use his finesse moves, so he's not a perfect defensive tackle. If you're okay with spending 2 AP inside stuff, then I would definitely run this card because, I mean, you're not going to get 1 AP inside stuff with it, but as a budget card goes, I'm pretty sure he's like 90,000 coins, something like that, 98,000 coins. So you're getting one of the fastest defensive tackles in the game, plus one of the heaviest because he's 366 pounds. I think this card way ahead of its time. When this card dropped, bro, this card was a beast because of the discounted abilities at the time. Still a good card though, still a good budget card. I would recommend picking him up if you guys need a defensive tackle. Next card we're looking at, again from the Genki Force promo. I'm not a big fan of this card, to be honest. I don't think he's one of the best cards for under 100,000 coins, but positional wise and stats wise, he's pretty solid as a free safety. 6'2" Malik Hooker, 94 speed, 94 acceleration, 90 play rec, 85 man coverage, 92 zone. The stats, really what's carrying the stats is the speed and acceleration. As a 93 overall, that's pretty good speed and acceleration. It could be a little bit higher. I would like to see 95 speed, but you know, too late now. 93 jumping. He's also 6'2", so again, another perk about him, I guess. The problem is ability wise, you're not going to get really anything good. Maybe if you wanted to put him in at your 4th cornerback or third cornerback and maybe play him in like a slot role, maybe he could be good because he has flat zone KO for 2 AP, but still that's pretty expensive. You won't be able to get mid zone will be 3 AP, deep out zone will be 3 AP, so I wouldn't spend much AP on this card at all. Maybe you just put him in as your backup free safety. To be honest, he's a good backup free safety if you wanted to. If you maybe don't have the best team and you actually do need a 94 speed free safety, Malik Hooker, 86,000 coins, I would recommend picking him up. I have 2 more cards that I want to go over with you guys. One's going to be from the Genki Force promo again, and that's going to be another wide receiver, and that is Deontay Johnson, 93 overall. To be honest with you, Deontay Johnson, we know he's been trash in real life. I'm not gonna hate on him, but he got traded like 3 times or something like that, and then he dropped like 3 passes with the Ravens. They cut him, but they ended up picking him back up, I think. So I don't really know what's going on with Deontay Johnson. He used to be good too. He used to be cold on the Steelers. He was actually good, but 94 speed, and he's got actually good stats all around. 92 deep route, 92 medium, 92 short, 93 spec catch, 93 catching traffic, 92 catching, 93 acceleration, 5'10". So again, another smaller receiver you could put at your slot. He won't really get any crazy discounted abilities or anything like that, but can't really expect much on a 93 overall. So again, receiver wise, I wouldn't play any abilities right now, especially on a cheaper card. If they have discounted abilities, maybe a 0 AP ability I would run on a receiver, but usually I don't spend any AP on my receiver. But 93 Deontay Johnson for, I think it's 88,000 coins. Yep, 88,000 coins. Again, a good budget receiver card. Another recommendation would probably be this Deion Sanders card down here, 93 Deion, because he has 99 acceleration plus 95 speed. Only problem is he's not the best route runner, but still a Deion Sanders card out of position. It's still going to play good, 95 speed. Solid stats all around. He just doesn't really possession catch really that well because of the trait he has. So just beware of that, but still a great receiver card. And I guess lastly, we'll go for like basically another receiver. We're going to go tight ends. And that's going to be 93 Taysom Hill, because he's honestly very good for the amount of coins he is. 97,000 coins. And he actually is one of the faster tight ends in the game. Not speed wise, but acceleration wise. He has 97 excel, 94 speed. Not a good run blocker at all. Don't try to run block with this card. 94 spec catch, 91 short route running, 87 medium, 6'2", so nice build for a tight end, I guess. He's a little bit shorter if you want to say that, but he's pretty good. He's a solid tight end. I used this card a little bit even after his abilities melted, and he was very solid. A little bit outdated now, but for his price, if you desperately need a tight end, Taysom Hill is definitely a good pickup. All right, I think I did a lot of talking in this video. Maybe not. I don't really know. I gave you guys some of the best cards in the game for under 100,000 coins. If you guys have any recommendations for others about cards, drop them in the comments. Help other people out, you know, everything like that. Make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe. We just hit 1,500 subscribers, on the way to 1,600, so make sure to subscribe. Check out my last video in the top left. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.